So I decided to start videoing because why not? Bump shot, which you can't really tell, but there. That's what we're working with. I am 20 weeks and we're doing a bunch of stuff around the house. I finished watering my plants actually yesterday. So this is what my current plant situation looks like. So I still have my plant shelf. I decided to come outside because it's so noisy in there. So my sunroom is a hell of a mess. As you can see, I have stuff everywhere. And basically, my plan is I'm going to put some greenhouse shelving units on that side of the room. And then over here, I'm gonna put, I guess, my desk and probably another table just as a working area. I want to paint this room, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it. So right now, it has this color, like the green color at the bottom and this weird mauve color at the top. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to paint it. For now, I'm just focused on what pieces of furniture do I want to have so that I can get my life together here. I have a bunch of grow bags. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm not planning on planting in raised beds or in the ground this year. This year I'm mostly just gonna look at what our property does on its own. So like if the yard starts sprouting things, I'm kind of curious to see what it sprouts. However, I am gonna be maybe not tilling the soil in front of us, but I'm gonna do something to prepare it for next season. For this year, I'm using a mixture of grow bags and those modular systems. I have some outside there, like those two, this one and this one. Those were from our balcony when we're at the condo. And then the Rona thing that you're seeing here is my little compost experiment. I've never composted, like I've never actually made my own compost soil. Or compost. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, we'll keep you posted. Okay, so I have, what do I have here? I have, these are tomato plants, which I need to separate and put in their own pots. And then here I have these rapini plants. The reason why I just bunched them like this was because they got so leggy and I wasn't sure if I was even gonna keep them, and I don't want to waste my soil, but they keep growing. So I don't know, I might just see what happens. It's more of an experiment, but it's rapini. And these are Thai chili peppers that I bought from the store and just they worked out, so I do need to thin them out. Oops, this is sitting in water, that's not good. And then this, I just put in some grape seeds, so I'm hoping that that germinates in a couple of probably months. I don't really know how long it takes. Okay. Let us do a backyard tour. Today is March something, end of March, so let's see what it looks like right now. Okay, so over here I saw some tulips over there, and yeah, this is what this looks like. Yeah, I'm thinking of putting some like hanging baskets over here because the sun really gets this area. And yeah, this is the actual, yeah. My plan or my hope would be to turn that entire half into a into a garden of some sort. Like, I'm thinking I'm gonna likely do in-ground planting rather than raised beds. That's my hunch, just because I'm kind of curious about it. So I feel like I'm gonna end up utilizing just the ground. And that thing over there is, I think it's a compost thing, but I'm not 100% sure, because I don't know how they would get the compost out of the big tub, but in theory I would want to use it as a compost too. Okay, and then this is my little compost that I'm experimenting with. It's my first time doing this, so I just sometimes just roll it out like that. Yeah, and these 2 containers, these came from our old place, so our old condo. We had them on the balcony, so I'm just gonna reuse them this year again. Yeah, but we have so many weeds. Like, if you look at the ground, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with all this. Like, part of me feels like I should do a no dig experiment of just laying the cardboard on the ground and then just seeing what happens, like suppressing the weeds by laying cardboard on the ground. But I'm not sure if that's gonna work, because I don't know, the soil feels so compact, so I feel like it might need to be tilled, but I'm not sure. So if anyone knows, please advise. In any case, that's kind of what the plan is for this year for this area, is just to prepare the soil itself and maybe just design our backyard, or at least see what's growing in on the sides in particular, and then for the gardening area, which is going to be this area, yeah, for this area we just till it or do the whole no dig cardboard thing. Then for this part, my guess is this is gonna be like a hangout area, but I don't know. I really don't like these here. I mean, we're gonna see what they grow into, but I would rather not have any shrubs or whatever this is here at all, because I feel like it takes up so much space. But if they end up looking beautiful, then maybe we should keep them. But my hope is, like, for this area, it just is like a hangout area. But we'll see. Not much gardening is going to happen on this side because there's not much sun. And I think we'll take this out, like this clothesline. But yeah, this is what the backyard looks like. I guess let's just call this April 1st. Yeah, we have a couple of bird houses up there. And this one, I don't think we're gonna keep this. I don't like the way this looks either. So I'm gonna likely take this out. I might use the stump as a trellis of some sort, actually. But yeah, that's what our backyard looks like. That's kind of where we're starting from, and hopefully this will be transformed into something more eye-catching. soon. Yeah, so if you have any ideas for what we could be doing, especially to kind of like prepare our soil and our place, please feel free to let me know, because I've obviously never done this before, and we're just gonna be kind of relying on YouTube videos and that sort of thing. So but yeah, hopefully a year from now we'll be looking at this place and seeing a very, very different view of things. But yeah, exciting but also nerve-wracking.